Hello everybody, I am Sam and welcome back to Phase 2 of the Poetry Challenge. Now, Phase 2 of the Poetry Challenge essentially means that I must go out with this sign. I know it's a horribly made sign. I probably could have made it bigger. But yeah, go out with this sign and try and see who bites. I don't expect a lot of people to bite. There might be some people to bite. I live in a relatively small area, so I don't really know what will end up happening, if you will. So yeah, let's get into it. I did say we'd go into town, but I did not say we're into. Okay, honestly, I do have to go into town, and I will be going into town. But I am currently in Vancouver, as you guys can see all around me. I did get one person to bite. I wasn't able to catch it on camera, but I did get one person to bite. So there is that. And we're going to see if I can get at least one more person to bite. But if not, that's fine. This is pretty much just me going out, doing something new, doing something fun, and seeing what comes of it. I will catch you guys on the flip side. Alright, we're here at the corner of College and Wellington. This is Chilliwack, you guys. You can kind of see in the distance there, there's like main downtown core over, well, sort of the main town. It's part of the downtown core over there. If I turn around, there is a used bookstore somewhere in that building right over there with like the orange little things, if you guys can't see any clearly. Anyways, I've got my sign again, and I'm going to walk like a awkward lunatic down that way over to Yale, across Yale, go past the coffee shops and all that, down to the post office before making my way back home, and I will see on that like long walk whether or not I get any bite, and if I do, well, I'll appear on the video. If I don't, well, it'll be an interesting experience, and I'll talk about it, maybe do a little poem about it when I get home. So until then, Phase 2 starto. An interesting day. Behind me, apparently they're filming something. I have no idea what, but yeah, I just walked right past it, and yeah. All right, so today was a interesting experience. I did go out with the sign, as you guys have already seen. I was not expecting there to be a filming going on, but there was that. The other thing I learned is the downtown Chilliwack doesn't have a lot of people. I mean, it does sometimes, but I guess I didn't calculate the days properly when I could have. So that was a problem. That was an issue. I have learned from that. I'll be going to a kind of mall, richer area part of Chilliwack next, sort of, kind of. It's kind of like part of the Sardis side of, which is like, every town has like the nicer bourgeoisie type of side, or at least the nicer side. It's not even bourgeoisie. Anyways, not the point. I'll be going there for Phase 3 of this plan. I don't know how it'll come about, but yeah, I was kind of, because there's like a bunch of bookstores. There's some used bookstores, some like really lovely used bookstores. Maybe I should go into one of those next. Anyways, doesn't matter. The whole point is that I was not expecting that. I was not expecting there were a lot of people, but they were part of the film crew, or they were watching what the film crew was doing, or then they were waiting for something somewhere else, and yeah, they didn't care. Or maybe I could have just like stood in one spot with the sign. That also could have been a thing I could have done, but I didn't. I've learned some valuable lessons. I did what I stepped out of my comfort zone. I didn't meet any people. Maybe in Phase 3 I'll meet people. I'm thinking Phase 4 will be going to businesses, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Regardless, I went outside and tried my best. I put my shoes on and did the test. So yeah, that was an enlightening experience. I would in the future like to conclude this test, or continue this test in all of the 50 states at some point when I get popular enough. I would like to also continue or continue this test in the rest of the Canadian provinces and even some of the territories, but mostly the provinces. So yeah, go to all of the states, and I do mean all of them if I have the ability at some... It would be weird if I got the ability to go all of the states to try going on the streets and being like, hey, who wants to try my talent at poetry? That would be interesting. And then, of course, going to the rest of the world at some point, or certain parts of the world, like Japan. Although Japan would be a little weird because they'd probably be expecting you to speak Japanese. Yeah, okay, I might be thinking a little far there. Regardless, I have plans. I don't know if those plans will ever come to fruition. But, yeah, that was... I've learned some things, and I'll let you guys know next time on Phase 3 when I go to the mall area that is currently also being built up to see what will happen there, because there's probably going to be some people I come across there at some point in time. I don't know. But anyways, that is going to be the video for today, and I will see you guys next time. And for book readings or Phase 3, really, mostly for Phase 3. Until then, bye!